You're Louis Jones. What's up, brother? Jamil B. All right, how I sound? Mona Lisa. Hey, what's happening? Thank y'all for tuning. All right, we are live finally. Thank you for your patience on my delay. Still working out the kinks here. Welcome to the Socially Distant Show with your boy, comedian Josh Kosh, also known as comedian Joshua. Thank you for tuning in. What I'm creating here is a streaming show featuring my comedy, some interviews with some people I know that are funny, some current events. I got a nice show laid out for y'all tonight. We're going to talk about a few things. The reason this show even exists is because we stuck in the house. You know, yesterday, episode 1, we did about an hour of commentary and working out kinks. If there's anything going on with my feed tonight, if you're a real fan, please reach out. Let me know. Hit me in the comments. I'm streaming on multiple platforms tonight. I'm trying to get used to this echo in my head. If y'all hear it, let me know that too. Because it's weird talking and hearing yourself talk about a hair later. But we're going to do this again tonight. Like I said, we're working out the kinks. If you a real fan, you're sticking around for what's going on. If you can see in the back, I got some shadows that keep popping up. Don't pay that no mind. That's the man behind the curtain, me. Doing some stuff that ain't working consistently. But as we progress in this show, I'm looking to add some nice features. I'm looking to bring in my friends and comrades and people I know that aren't doing anything right now. Because if you haven't heard, there's a whole pandemic going on, and it's affecting everything. You know, people with regular jobs, people with performance jobs, comedians, actors, so forth. We can't do nothing. So, you know, what I did was take my little bit of ingenuity and plug it into this platform, also known as the Socially Distant Show. Welcome, everybody. I can't even tell if anybody's watching yet. Let me go over to one of my platforms. Go ahead and say hi in the comments if you're in there. Let me see. You're Louis Jones. What's up, brother? Jamil B. All right, how I sound? Mona Lisa. Hey, what's happening? Thank y'all for tuning in. The Socially Distant Show. I don't know if y'all know, I got a lot of content, and it's weird because I show it, I get the views, and then I don't really want to show it again because I just showed it. You know, I don't know if that's right or wrong, but I'm going to take the opportunity of having a live show to rehash some of the stuff I've done and some of the stuff I'm doing. I got a wonderful partner, a filmmaker named Rico, 5-4 Vision. Some of y'all know I'm going to put some of the projects that we worked on together on this show. But let me see, let's see how many people we got tuned in. 6 folks. What's up, folks? Thank y'all for tuning in. Share it. Invite some more folks. I want to get to some of this content. I got some stuff I want to talk about. A lot going on in the world. You know, I'm going to talk local sports, Eagles. I'm going to talk celebrities. I want to talk, we're going to talk about this Corona crime spree that supposedly happened. How in the heck are they going to tell people, oh, we ain't doing no crime fighting right now? Y'all just going to have to work it out because, we don't want to get none of your your criminal corona juice on the police officers. See what I'm saying? So I figure if you sign up to be a first responder or a police officer, part of the drawback is that when it goes down, you got to be down there with it. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? There's no hiding. If you are a firefighter, if you are, an ambulance technician, what do you call them? My vocabulary escapes me now. Those things. If you're a police officer, if you're military, when the call goes out, you got to go out. So when they get the call that there's 50 people walking around on Broad Street, coughing and carrying on, no mask, you got to be there. So pray for our first responders. Hopefully they get the equipment that they need. There's a lack of equipment that's going on. And possibly that's why the police don't want to mess with the crime. I saw this on YC.News, article about, the crime that's going on, burglaries, kidnappings, robberies. Those aren't crimes that you don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Go out there, put your gas mask on. They're telling the nurses to use bandanas. That's high tech. That's how you know they don't care nothing about you at your job. Yeah, going out there, it's a whole germ transmitting between all the people, especially the ones that look sick. So, tie a bandana, thug life, you can wear it on your forehead, it might protect you better. But what's going on with that? Who's out there committing crimes right now knowing that the police not going to lock you up? I had a comedian friend of mine say, hey, let's go, there's no noise ordinance, so let's go on outside and do a comedy show. No. I ain't gonna put your name out there. You can jump in the comments because you know who you are. But there's no point of being outside. I mean, all right, I'm gonna go outside with a couple other comedians and do a show. Well, those couple of comedians just transmitted whatever germs between them. It took them home and kept it going with their families, if they have them. Some of y'all comedians, you're solo soldiers. More power to you. It's probably easier for your career, but check my comments here. What's happening, people? I see Will Mega in the comments. I might be on a delay. I don't know how this streaming thing working right now. I don't know how it works. You see, I'm figuring it out. Like I said, if there's anything that you notice that is wrong with the feed, please let me know. I need to know this. Y'all are my support group. Y'all gonna help me get this thing popping. If you know somebody who's not doing nothing right now, hey, tell them, hey, Josh Kosh is on live right now. He don't never go live. He got it looking like a TV show. The Socially Distant Show. I ain't got a TV show, but I got a TV show. We gonna hook this up. We gonna have a good time. We talking about this Corona crime spree. Y'all out there snatching and grabbing and shoplifting and, you know what I'm saying? Y'all out there doing all the stuff that give Philly a bad name, pretty much. Now, our name gonna be worse because we ain't even gonna lock you up. How about that? Maybe that's how they do it in Portland. We just got our new commissioner straight out of Portland. I don't know how they did that. They found the cutest black girl in the Midwest, and she a cop. So, I don't know how that happened. What's happening, folks? Hey, Courtney Brown. That was my wife in the play I just played in January before the plague hit. We did a Rick Watson production. If you ain't seen a Rick Watson production, you need to. I had the pleasure of being the lead role. I was Trevor Young, the husband of Courtney Brown, her character. I wasn't nothing. Yeah, that was a fun role to play, though. You don't get to act like that in real life. But that was a lot of fun. But yeah, what are we talking about? We're talking about this crime spree. Will Mega, you said me. I hope that not in response to who's committing a crime. Boy, you the furthest thing from a criminal. Don't let me go ahead and start putting out the resume. Shout out to you though, brother. What's happening, folks? I can wave at some of y'all. Maybe it's because you came in and you stepped off. But if you were to commit a crime, what would your crime be today in these days and times? What would you go out there and do knowing that they wouldn't come and get you? That you wouldn't have to spend the weekend? Tell me something, you know? Now, I also read that what they're doing is they're not going to lock you up, but they're going to take your name, write it down, and then once all the craziness goes away, then they're going to send a nice warrant over to you. So if you get booked for, I don't know, prostitution, you know what I'm saying? Not that we do that. Some of y'all do that. But if you get booked for it, you get to go home tonight, but make sure you watch the mail, because that warrant is coming. Matter of fact, they might just knock on your door. Yeah, back in January. Yeah, remember when you was all that skin contact in the park? We didn't forget. Bank robbery. You ain't doing no bank robbery, brother. Stop it. Now, I could be wrong. You know, the bank robber always is the one you least expect. You know, what do we got going on here? All right, so I jumped in the chat and didn't charge my jack, but I don't need it, but I want it. So hang on, y'all. With the magic of television, we're gonna go ahead and plug in this other device. This helps me keep track of y'all. Once again, welcome to the Socially Distant Show with Josh Kosh. We are now streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and I'm trying to get on a couple other platforms. You know, some of the platforms, they give you money, I heard. You know, I'm trying to earn mine. So as long as I'm stuck in a house, I'm always hustling. If I'm outside the house, I'm always hustling. And a lot of y'all are the same. So, you know, don't let this germ stop your money unless you're a bank robber. Will. Who else is out there robbing banks though? Never mind. Y'all out here snitching on yourself. What else is going on? The crime spree, we talked about that. What else we got here? At the Socially Distant Show, you're going to see some working out of the kinks, y'all. We're going to have a good time. Matter of fact, I am going to play you one of my famous videos that you probably never seen. I do parodies, I do sketch comedy. This is a parody of a very popular song you may know. So hang tight. Hope this goes smoothly. Here we go. One weekend, I let the story begin. I got invited to her place. Sat down to watch the TV. Took the things on my feet. You in the kitchen making a plate. Watching by her for a couple of hours. So she knew I was planning to stay. I saw this black thing. It was looking back at me. And then I saw one on my leg. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I see them bugs. Your house is roaches and they crawling on me. Come on, that's what on my knee. Don't even play like you don't see. Say, boy, you way too much. Going out again and spray some spray on me. Y'all got me on my knee. Come on, come on my knee. Bugs on the table too. Eating food like a family do. In the dark, look on you. It's a blow on my body. And I go in your room. Cause it's probably able to. You the right place to trash me through. It's a blow on my body. Wow, 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 wow. It's a blow on my body. Wow, 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 wow. Come on, baby, scream, come on. That was the parody video of the very popular song Ed Sheeran's Shape of You. If you enjoyed that, let me know. Did that when the song came out. It's got a little popular online, but I don't share it all the time. You know, it's not the radio. But since we're on a live streaming show, the Socially Distant Show with Josh Kosh, I'm going to play a lot of the things that were popular when they were out, and I'll bring some things back. But we got a lot of things to talk about tonight. We talked about the crime spree due to the coronavirus. They're not locking nobody up. If you're outside of Philly, let me know. Are they doing anything similar? Are the cops taking it easy on people? I don't like it. I want y'all out there fighting crime, because if I got to fight crime against me, it's going to be another crime to fight. So that's how that's going to go. What else is going on here? Man, we talked about that. Oh, this is funny. So, don't want to go there unless I have it actually ready to go. Courtney's still tripping off the bugs in the video. I'd like to let you know that was special effects. I ain't just filming videos in my house with bugs crawling around. You know, this is social media. We don't put that kind of stuff on there. But yeah, what would you do if you went over to a girl's house, fellas, and there were bugs everywhere, you know, crawling on me? I mean, this is based in reality. You know, what would you do? You sit on the couch and you look up and a little brown banger sitting on your knee. Do you stay? Do you go? Do you comment on it? Do you make a joke about it? Do you act like you don't see it? What do you do? Or do you go home and write a spoof song about it and put it out there for other people to see in case they went through it? There's a part 2 to that, a whole different scenario, but we're going to bring that up to you guys in a minute. Hey, Franchella. Welcome, Franchella. Franchella runs a nice radio show I had a chance to be a part of. She's also an actor and so many other dope things. Once I figure out how to do interviews on this show, I'm definitely going to bring you in. You did it for me, I'll do it for you. But, you know, I want to increase this viewership because I'm sure everybody's online trying to do this. I'm just trying to do it a little bit differently. So, I'm laughing already. Tell me what y'all think about this. So, R. Kelly's lawyers won't go anywhere near him. R. Kelly's lawyers won't go anywhere near him. Not the first group of people that were worried about R. Kelly's droplets. Yeah, but why is he trying to get out of the jail still? Like, you don't have any money, so how are you paying for this defense or whatever they're trying to do? What are they going to do? You know, a new video drops. Matter of fact, you do for a new video. They said they had a new one out Pittsburgh a little while ago. I don't think that was a new video. I just think somebody found a copy of the bootleg from like 98. I remember it. I was there. I seen it. I don't know where the tape is right now, and I'm not sure I'd watch it. I don't think I'd have the ability to watch it. Who has a VCR out there that they still use? Yeah. But R. Kelly's lawyers have more reasons not to go anywhere near him. The coronavirus is just a convenient excuse. They're probably still charging him. Because, you know, you get paid if you got a job and you can't work due to coronavirus, right? Who's out there getting paid? Tell me. They're making it sound like it's something that everybody's doing. Are you getting the rate or the salary that you're due while you can't work? That's what I want to know. Some of y'all, they sent you home with a computer and said, hey, you're going to do this work. You're going to sit right home and do this work. R. Kelly lawyers should be defending him from home. Yeah, but they charging him anyway. Let's change screen. I got a little bored with that one. Up close and personal. The socially distant show. I feel like I need some more stuff on this screen. What y'all think? What should I put on this screen? What I got over here? I got these. So what I'm doing is I'm editing this show right in front of y'all. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? One day this is going to be smooth to the point where you don't even know it's being a show being produced right now. I am doing this on my own. You know what I mean? It took me a few hours pre-production, in case you were wondering. And then I was about 15 minutes late going online, but you know, it's not CBS or NBC, but that was just trying to get the stream together and try to get it streamed in multiple places. I'm trying to reach the world. You know, there's a few of y'all watching here. There's a few of y'all watching here. If you want to know how I did, get in my inbox. Matter of fact, get with the show. You can be part of the socially distant show. Matter of fact, you got to do it from a distance, though. Don't ask me to come over so you can be part of the show. Don't want your germs. What am I looking for? I'm looking for an update on my graphics. So I want a nice little Instagram logo on there. I want a nice little Facebook logo on there. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, at Comedian Joshua. You check out some more videos, doing a few things over there. Got a show coming out on Instagram as well, the Josh Cox Experience, in conjunction with 5-4 Vision, my boy Rico. Matter of fact, we did a few things together. I'm going to play some stuff for y'all tonight if I get a chance. See y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Welcome. Socially Distant Show. Stick around. I got a few more subjects I want to talk about. I'm just updating my screen here so I look more professional, or at least more graphically professional. Is that a phrase? Let's see. And I got the last one is the YouTube. There we go. Bam. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and slide this in there. Oh, it's already on there. All right. Well, I think that looks a little better. What would y'all like to see going on in the show? What's up, L? It's the Nasia. Hi, I haven't seen you in a while. Let's see. Mark Arthur Dumas. My man, we go back. Danera. Hey, Danera, I'll teach you. I got you. Matter of fact, you can be, the co-host, something. You're still down south, right? Talk to your folks up here, all over the world. Tony, what's happening, girl? 54th Street, indeed. It's funny how you can have a geographical location all your life and then create lifelong, connections. And you don't know what they're for until later on. You look up 25, 30 years later, this person has this going on, you got this going on, and it fits together. Like, God knew that y'all was going to need each other one day. So, I'm really excited about some of the opportunities that's coming along based on my geographical network from youth. I ended up getting into a play that was written by a friend of mine who's doing life in jail right now. And he's in there, he's grown up, he's actually doing things to reach back to the community. And the play was about some of the pitfalls that happen in the community bar, the neighborhood bar, the alcoholism and just the traps that people get caught up in by hanging out in places like that. But shout out to him. I don't know if I should put all his info out there, but he will put his info out there because he's going to be touching y'all with some of this positive influence from the inside. That's the most important thing. Let's switch over and go to another subject. Did I fix that? Let's see what we got here. Bam. Take this off. I saw this. I didn't know what to think about this. So Shaquille O'Neal crashed a video chat on, what is it, Class Dojo or whatever. Y'all know the service they use for elementary schools to keep up with what the teachers doing and what the class is doing. So they're doing a video chat, and they look up, and Shaquille O'Neal is in the video chat. And it's like, it took them a second to realize what was happening, and then somebody was like, "Oh, is that Shaq?" Then all of a sudden, everybody starts taking out their cameras, and it's funny, you see the ladies fixing their hair. It's just like, hold on, here's the video right here.
Or you can email them to me, or you can load them in Google Classroom, whichever is easiest.
Hello, Miss Millette.
Hello. Is that Shaq?
Oh,
oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Let me see. Hi, Shaq.
what's up, kitty?
Wow. What's up, Shaq? Hi, Shaq. Hi, Shaq. All right.
Play that again.
What's up, Drake?
Calling the kids by name. Why is Shaq in this video chat? Nobody seems concerned. I don't see any other kids.
Oh my God, Shaq! What's up, buddy?
That's awesome.
Everybody's trying to document it now. Oh, Shaq was in the video.
Brianna.
Oh, he said Ariana. Hi.
Why does he know these kids?
Here,
He got one.
He just said hey to you.
Shaq be doing too much.
Say hey, Shaq. Do it, Ari.
Hey.
What's up, Ari?
Say hey.
How's it seem, Daddy?
That's your baby, Ari.
They don't see you.
Yeah, there's your baby. Look, he's sitting.
Give y'all a bigger screen there.
Oh my gosh. Holy cow.
Who needed a pen pal? De Niro's Shaq?
One of my friends.
Wow, love you guys. Make sure to be
All
safe and
right.
listen to your
Thanks for
baby.
stopping by.
Thanks, Shaq.
Thanks, Shaq. So, I have a lot of questions. First of all, why is Shaq on Class Dojo? I don't know that Shaq has any small kids. Second of all, nobody could have been less concerned that Shaq was in their chat. I would have had a few questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a chat with my kids and the neighborhood's kids, and the screen switch over, and Shaq in my screen. Hey kids, what's up, kids? A little creepy. None of the moms screamed and nothing. You know, none of the dads said any threats or racist things. Like, what community was that? Was that in Shaq's community? Had to be. Because had that been like Detroit or West Philly, would have been a whole different story. You know, somebody would have broke their computer screen. Somebody would have called the cops. And then Shaq would have showed up. Like, I'm the cops too. That's a terrible Shaq impression. But Shaq is doing too much. Alright. I just thought that was funny. I'm going to play that video again.
Send them to me on Dojo, or you can email them to me, or you can load them in Google Classroom, whichever is easiest.
Hello, Miss Millette.
Hello. Is that Shaq?
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Let me see. Hi, Shaq.
what's up, kitty?
Wow. What's up, Shaq? Hi, Shaq. Hi, Shaq. All right.
What's up, Drake?
He knows these children.
What's up, Drake?
before I had to Drake and Josh.
Oh my God, Shaq!
They went in the house and grabbed every child in the house. Come look at this big black man.
That's awesome.
We know him.
Brianna.
I would want to know, why do you know my 5-year-old?
Take a picture.
He got one.
Yeah, take a picture. We need proof. Shaq hacked into our account, popped up on our screen, and ain't got no children around. He in here watching our kids. All right, Shaq.
What's up, Ari?
I got my eye on you.
How to say Maddie?
That's your baby, Ari?
They don't see you.
Yeah, there's your baby. Look.
That was Shaq over at the socially distant show, courtesy of TMZ. What do y'all think about that? Why is Shaq in this kid's chat room when they got Facebook, they got YouTube, they got Instagram, they got TikTok, they got Duo, they got all these streaming services. They got the socially distant show. Shaq, come on my show. All right? Leave them little kids alone. It's a little creepy. Moving along. We talked about R. Kelly and his droplets. Just as a recap, R. Kelly lawyers don't even want to mess with him no more. Did y'all know that I have uncut footage of R. Kelly's interview with Gail? Uncut footage. They played some of it on TV. They ain't played the footage they were supposed to have played. Y'all ain't ready for this. See, because Gail went in on him and then caught him in a couple lies. You know? In fact, I'm about to play that for y'all. Y'all need to see that. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we're going to jump back to the R. Kelly subject because this is a new show and this is how we do. And I don't have a producer handing me lists of stuff to talk about. I got the stuff I was going to talk about. And back on the R. Kelly side of things, I forgot to do the videos I had planned. So, but you see, but on, check out this uncut footage of the R. Kelly Gayle King interview.
So is it true that you've been out there having relations with little girls?
Absolutely no, it's not. Because for one, I beat my case.
Really though? But what that got to do with anything? I beat my case. I might whoop your ass and beat that case too.
I sit here and say this. I had 2 cases back then.
So what's all this about you holding 4 girls in your room against their will then?
People are going back to my past, okay? And they're trying to add all of this stuff now to that. When you beat your case, you beat your case.
I talked to your nieces and nephews though. They said you don't never let them out the house when they come visit.
Unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle.
What kind of an animal hog ties somebody? And where the hell you learn to hog tie somebody? That's a specific skill.
I don't know how to hog tie people.
Probably your freaky ass brother.
With all I've been through in my way past, to hold somebody, let alone 4, 5, 6, 50, you said.
I didn't say 50. I said 4.
Why? How stupid would I be to do that?
Well, pretty damn stupid. Like real stupid. Like super stupid. Like extra stupid. Like dumb stupid. Like stupid. Like stupid with 2 O's. Like stupid with an EW. Like a whole pot of stupid.
Y'all killing me with this. I can't help 30 years.
I don't know who you think you are standing up like that. You better calm your nerves and you better sit your ass down.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me.
I'm gonna kill you if you don't sit your ass down. I ain't the one.
You killing me, man. This is not about music.
Robert Kelly, I'm being cool because I hang out with Oprah and the other one that fixed people's lives. Don't let me take this wig off because you're gonna have a problem you can't handle. Y'all need to go ahead and put some makeup on him or something, because he's all sweaty and funky looking. Now, we need to get back to this interview. You're going to need to sit your ass down before I lose my temper.
Why would I hold all these women?
Let me think, because you had to pee.
So many people have been stealing my money.
Stealing your
People was connected to my account. 3 weeks ago, I went by myself for the first time to Bank of America.
You trying to tell me 3 weeks ago was the first time you walked into a bank by yourself?
By myself.
By yourself.
By myself.
By yourself.
By myself.
By yourself.
By myself. Because I was so tired of not knowing where my money was, where my publishing is.
But that's your fault, though.
Huh?
You can hear.
Didn't know what the hell was going on.
No, nah. I see what you did there. No smiling. You're not charming. How much money do you really have?
I had like
300?
100
100? 300?
and $50,000
You ain't got no $350,000.
in the bank.
You sat in jail for a week.
And I told her, look, take that. I want to start a new account. So she said, okay, it's going to take 6 or 7 business days to clear. Does that make sense?
Oh, don't ask me if it makes sense to me. I've been in. I know where my money's at, but your dumb ass ain't never been in a bank. You gonna ask me, do it make sense? Do it make sense to you? Mr. $3, $50, 350,000 pennies? Well, if you ain't got no money then, what you do when it's time to pay the bills?
Lie.
As usual. And you still traveling around like a rich man. Why don't you tell everybody how you got here today?
I flew in on a helicopter. I flew in on a helicopter.
How much money do you really have?
Zero.
Yo, don't ask me why I did that. At least I ain't, dress up like a woman. That's a little bit of special effects right there. But I thought that interview was terrible, and I had to go and make it worse. So that was my version of the uncut Gayle King interview. I was messing with R. Kelly, a whole lot during that time because I just don't respect anything about that bull. But I did another one. Y'all might enjoy this. This was him singing while he was waiting for bail. So, let me go ahead and put that in here. Alright, so let me know what y'all thought about that first video. Somebody said, I'm dead. Who that? Kid, what's up, kid? I'm dead. Well, let's not play dead games right now till this germ passes. You live. I'm live. We are live on the Socially Distant Show. We just saw one of my videos I did about R. Kelly. I think I'm ready to bring y'all another one. Don't knock me for my singing. I was ready for this, but I ain't no punk. It's all because of last time I'm in this dump. Don't have enough, but I'm ready to leave. Sully said he loved to get down with me. He tried to grab a feel, I tried to run. He said we're gonna get together later and have a little fun. Hell, with my bail. All I need is cash or some property. Somebody. Silence, R. Kelly. Now you knock off all that singing, you get your shit. You're made bail. Huh? I did. Who paid my bail? A nice woman came in here and paid it off. A grown woman? Says she's a dang daycare owner. I know I'm stupid. Hope y'all enjoyed that one as well. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have me talking a little bit, talk a little trash about common current events, and we're gonna drop some of the videos in there. Because if you ain't seen them, you're gonna see them if you're tuned in here on channel The Socially Distant Show. I'm gonna keep saying that a few times this evening because I'm trying to get a drop that I can use for promotion. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Socially Distant Show. If you have any comments or feedback about the channel, please let me know. Anything you'd like to see happen on the channel, any upgrades or things that I can fix and make better, I'd appreciate it. I need you guys to make this work. What else? Oh, we got some Eagles news, I believe. The Eagles have traded for the Detroit Lions' Darius Slay. I remember the guy. I remember his name. He did a few things. I don't know why they keep picking up cornerbacks. Like, how about, like, some receivers? And, how about some, I know football. I got stuck. I couldn't think of any other positions they need. Darius Slay. First of all, terrible name for the city of Philadelphia. Goes right along with Blunt. Just things we don't want to have attributed to our city. Now, a crime rate, a murder rate is sky high, and y'all want to bring in somebody named Slay? Okay. Wasn't there like a cornerback named Jonathan Hill available, or Mike Healthy, or James Alive? Yeah, they picked Darius Slay. I don't want to see no one else slayed in this city. And I don't know where this picture came from. He's hanging out with Nelson Aguilar already. He gonna be dropping everything already. He probably dropped the phone just now when I said that. We worried about coronavirus. Darius, you need to worry about Aguilaritis. It affects your hands. Newly discovered virus. What do we got here? Welcome, Darius Slay. That's what I wanted to say. I hope y'all get to play next year. I don't know what I'm going to do without my football. They can cancel all the rest of it. Basketball, only watch the playoffs. Baseball, only play it. Hockey, what's that? Bowling doesn't count. Archery doesn't count. Poker doesn't count. Football is the only one that counts. If we can't play football, if football didn't get shut down by Colin Kaepernick, but it gets shut down by Kung Flu. I'm sorry, y'all. That was the funniest thing I heard on the news yesterday. We're going to talk about that. But football has to come back. Football is an essential. Football is like water. Football is like breakfast. Football is like umbrellas. You need it. Come on back, NFL. Welcome Darius Slay to the Philadelphia Eagles. Help bring us another championship. That's all we really care about. And don't be hanging out with this dude. I don't even think he's still going to be on the team. But if he is, he should be on self-quarantine. He should have been on self-quarantine since about week 2 of last season. Just go in the room, Nelson, and just practice holding football. Just throw it up in the air like my son do. I got a 6-year-old with better hands. Are y'all looking forward to sports coming back? Sports has to come back. What are we going to do, y'all? Now, it's bad enough they all getting sick. Kevin Durant. They try to say, I was guilty too. I thought black people couldn't get it, but all the famous black people getting it. I feel like they just gave it to them to let us know, like, it can happen to you. You go on with your sea moss. You can get this germ too. Kevin Durant. The healthiest, biggest black dudes in the whole world. Like, what's that about? I'm regular old 160 some pound, smoke, drink, eat healthy, but I feel pretty good. Maybe because I'm socially distant. The Socially Distant Show. Sean Payton got it. The coach of the New Orleans Saints. I don't really care too much about him, but I don't want nobody to have it. But it's like high profile people. Who else did y'all hear? Idris Elba got it. They said he can't do his American accent no more because his bronchitis. I made that up. Who else got it? Who did y'all see in the news? It's like everybody that got it is in the news. Do you know somebody with it? I don't know nobody with it. I know people with regular old sniffles and congestion and, March stuff. The pollen is flying through the air. Yeah, I mean, how do you distinguish between pollen and coronavirus? Allergies and coronavirus. How do you distinguish between that? You know what I'm saying? I was vacuuming in the living room. A little bit of dust. Must have got it with my nose. I was scared. I don't want nobody sneezing. I don't want me sneezing around me. I don't want to catch what I got. I guess that's what it is. Sneezing has become like the new fart. Like, you got to sneeze, you got to go in a room by yourself and do it. Or you can do it around other people and just deal with the consequences and the dirty looks. Somebody said MMA counts. Oh, I did forget MMA. That's a sport. Yeah, of course they being shut down. The dudes is skin to skin. The way you win is you hold somebody's nostrils. You gotta put your fingers in the nostrils and count to 10, and that's how you win. That sounds like coronavirus waiting to happen. What's happening else here? What's up, folks? More of y'all joining in. Some of y'all lost. That's cool. Feed should be available. I think I got a recording, or I think I got it archived on Facebook. If not, I will be reposting to my website. I'm gonna try to drop some feed over there because I like having y'all available this way, but I'd also like to bring some attention to my personal site. You know what I'm saying? Josh Kosh. I've been doing comedy for over a decade. A lot of y'all know me from stages and from stupid videos like the R. Kelly one. Recently, I've branched out into acting, theater, film, and otherwise. That's where it's at for me. I'm never giving up comedy. But comedy has opened the doors for me to do some other things. And I found out that, I'm funny. And that's the thing that I'm used to using. But I also got a little bit of a drama bone in my body. So one of these shows, I'll bring you a clip of me from a play. Let me see. Yeah. Lady sneezed in the checkout line at the grocery store. Other patrons look at her like she was about to hijack a plane. You damn right. You sneeze, it's just like you just pulled out a weapon. People ducking and hiding and covering their face, trying not to look at you, trying not to be in your way. I don't want nothing to do with nobody liquid nothing. And people been walking around for years with construction masks on, especially downtown. And y'all just let them walk by and they ain't think nothing of it. I let them walk by and thought all of it. I just ain't have, no ground to stand on to say something about it. How do you broach that subject? You walk up to somebody with a mask on, what you got? What you protecting us from? Are you dying? Like, none of that works. But they've been walking around in the city. Y'all seen them. Let me know if you seen them. Because I said that to somebody. They was like, I ain't never seen somebody with a face mask on in the city. No, they've been wearing construction masks with the corny strap and the ruffles for years. I can't say what part of town because it would sound racist like your boy Trump. What's up with him? This dude is crazy. I don't even think not crazy, just not smart. So all of a sudden now you get it, right? You know, there's global pandemics and we're militarizing this and we're, defense budget expanding and you're doing all this stuff when just a week ago you called this a hoax. You said it was the Democrats cooked something up to take you out. It was something. This is a quote. Maybe it's something. Maybe it's nothing. That's what he said. Now, whole new tune. So what happened to? Where was you getting the information from last week? Because it ain't been that long. You know. Now you have to acknowledge what's going on here, and it doesn't look too good. I must say so myself. It doesn't look too good. But I got some footage of all the stuff you was saying, not saying. And I need an explanation because it don't match with nothing you saying now. You know, this is serious stuff. And this is why people not taking it seriously. You got people walking around, doing them, hanging out. They're trying to blame it on young folks. It's not the young folks, it's everybody. Because nobody believes anything that comes out of this dude's mouth. Because when he talks, he's just talking. So if the top dude says, oh, there's nothing happening, then what are we supposed to do? Not believe him? I believe him. I don't want to believe him. I believe him. Even though I don't know nobody with it. See, I'm getting some information. So one of my viewers, Christina German, it's an N90 mask, level 3, best of the best. That's some technical information right there. So when we start looting, when it really goes down, I know what to look for when I get in the hospital. The N90 mask, level 3. How many levels are there? I want to bring y'all this video of the stupid stuff this guy will be saying. Because if you don't watch the news, you don't know. You think Donald Trump from the 90s is president. It's not the same guy. Some of this is technical stuff, so if you see me take a break for a second, I'm just trying to figure things out. What I can do is actually, I'm going to play y'all one of my comedy clips, since we're talking about Trump. I did a little show in Reading, PA, and they had some interesting decoration, if you will. This is a clip of me, Josh Kosh, doing some stand-up comedy, messing with the crowd.
This is, I didn't know Trump started doing as well as Reagan. He's still swinging great again, all right? That's some last minute shit, yo. What you got? Yo, I got some aluminum. What you got? Yo, I got some wood. Who told him the wood make the aluminum look better? Listen. We gonna flash it up. We gonna put something. Class this y'all right up. Who? Home Depot? Oh, the Mexicans, I forgot.
This is your president. I think this is from that creepy picture we took with the Pope. and his wife and them. I have to find that picture for you. But I did find the video, and I'm going to play it.
We are
for you
coordinating with the Chinese government and working closely together on the coronavirus outbreak in China. My administration will take all necessary steps to safeguard our citizens from this threat. Now, the virus that we're talking about having to do, a lot of people think April with the heat. Because of all we've done, the risk to the American people remains very low. People die from the flu, and this is very unusual. And it is a little bit different, but in some ways it's easier, and in some ways it's a little bit tougher. But we have it so well under control. I mean, view this the same as the flu. When somebody sneezes, I try and bail out as much as possible. It's going to disappear. One day it's like a miracle. It will disappear. Yes. And from our shores, it could get worse before it gets better. It could maybe go away. We'll see what happens. Nobody really knows. The fact is, the greatest experts, I've spoken to them all, nobody really knows. We're ordering a lot of supplies. We're ordering a lot of elements that, frankly, we wouldn't be ordering unless it was something like this. But we're ordering a lot of different elements of medical. Now the Democrats are politicizing the coronavirus, and this is their new hoax. If you're healthy, you will probably go through a process and you'll be fine. You take a solid flu vaccine, you don't think that would have an impact or much of an impact on corona?
No, he's asking the question, when is it going to be deployed? And that is going to be at the earliest a year to a year and a half, no matter how fast you go.
I think that's right. As you said, because the treatment's going to be available before the vaccine.
Well, I think treatment in many ways might be more exciting. If, we have thousands or hundreds of thousands of people that get better just by, sitting around and even going to work. Some of them go to work, but they get better.
You hear the flip-flopping? For a week, 2 weeks straight, it's nothing. Now the sky is falling, and you're caught with your pants down. Where's Pence at? Pence is the real president. When he gets on the podium, I feel much more comfortable. I feel like I'm being lied to with more tact. I wouldn't want to work for the other dude. What do y'all think about that? This is the guy that we got to deal with at least till next year. Checking in on my feed now. All right, I think we are going to wrap this up soon. This has been an hour of experimenting and talking to y'all. Once again, this is the Socially Distant Show with Josh Kosh. This is my brainchild to keep myself relevant, keep comedy relevant. Just give something to the world while we can't give something to the world, while I can't give something to the world like I want to. Stand-up comedy, I'd have been out 4 or 5 times in the last week, and this is really taxing on my spirit to not go out and talk and have fun. So until I figure out how to do this right, we're going to be right here at the Socially Distant Show on YouTube and Facebook, streaming live all around the world. I'm Josh Kosh, your host, and I'll be working on a few more tweaks and technical capabilities for the show to make this more of an experience. I'd like to thank those of y'all who stuck around. It's been fun. Ran a few videos. I think I did everything I had on my list I wanted to talk about. I think I'm going to get out of here with playing y'all a short comedy video, since that's what I do. All right? Subscribe. Comedian Joshua, Facebook page, Instagram at Comedian Joshua, on YouTube, Josh Kosh Comedy. You can find me there on that page. What else we got? Twitter, comedian Joshua. I'm on TikTok. I don't really be on there too much. I might have to now. But I'm on there as Josh Koshua or Joshua Kosh, one or the other. That's how much I be on there. The Socially Distant Show. Thank you for hanging out. Check out this video.
Anybody work in a restaurant? Hey! Yeah, that must be the wait staff and shit. They always ready to turn up. Hey! What do y'all do in a restaurant? Everything. So we got the host, the bartender, the waitress over. We got the manager over there. Yeah. Y'all hang out with your manager? The manager ain't nothing but the waiter that worked there the longest. I'm gonna say facts.
How much money do you really have?
Zero.